and welcome back to the another session of our subject social science. So as you all are aware that we have started chapter 10 Earth's internal composition and landforms. I have already shared 2 videos of this chapter with you. In those 2 videos, just to recall what we have learned up till now. In the first video we learned how the earth was created, Earth's internal composition, that means Earth's interior. We have learned the different layers of the earth, crust, mantle, core. And then in the second video, we got the information about the different types of rocks. Aqueous rock, sedimentary rock, metamorphic rock. So I hope the previous topics are clear. Now moving to the next topic and the last topic, which is formation of landforms. How are the different landforms created on the surface of the earth? Let's see. First thing, the lithosphere is broken into number of plates known as the lithospheric plates. Earlier, actually the crust layer of the earth, जो lithosphere जहाँ पे हम रहते हैं, okay, that layer of the earth, it was one piece, एक ही था, एक piece था वो, but slowly it was broken and it got divided into several different lithospheric plates. वो अलग-अलग बट गई अलग-अलग lithospheric plates में, and then these plates move in different direction, that is few millimeters in the year. अब ये जो लैंड के पीस, इनको we call it slab also, उसको slab भी कहते हैं, तो ये मूव करते हैं. Actually these plates, these move in different direction. Every year few millimeters वो मूव करते हैं, तो कुछ छोटा सा वो मूव करते हैं, उसका हमें कभी-कभी इफेक्ट पड़ता है, कभी-कभी इफेक्ट नहीं दिखता. ओके, तो ये मूव करते हैं in different direction. Sometimes these are the 2 lithospheric plates. Okay, assume these are the 2 lithospheric plates. अब हो सकता है sometimes they will collide. Sometimes this will move here and this will move here. In different direction. किसी भी direction में ये move कर सकते हैं. We don't know. Now this is because why it is happening? Why these plates are moving? Our question is there. Why these plates are moving? This is because the molten magma inside the earth moves. ये इसलिए क्योंकि इनके क्रस्ट के अंदर जो मैग्मा है अर्थ के सरफेस के नीचे जो मैग्मा which is there still in the liquid molten form, it is moving. वो सर्कुलर वे में मूव करता है एंड दैट इज व्हाई उसका इफेक्ट पड़ता है इस प्लेट के ऊपर. अगर कोई चीज है जिसके ऊपर आपने ऊपर कोई और चीज रखी, अगर आप नीचे वाली चीज को पुल करते हो पुश करते हो तो उसका इफेक्ट ऊपर भी पड़ेगा. Okay, so same way this is because the molten magma inside the earth moves. वो अंदर मैग्मा मूव करता है इसलिए लिथोस्फेरिक प्लेट्स भी मूवमेंट करती है. So I hope this is clear everyone. What I have told you, lithospheric plates के बारे में मैंने आपको बताया. Lithospheric plates are there. Earlier it was one, but it got separated, टूट गया, it broke, and अलग-अलग lithospheric plates है जो move करती है, which move. And why they move? Because inside the earth's crust, inside the surface, there is magma, which is the reason for their movement. The movement of the plates causes changes on the surface of the earth. अब यही जो movement हो रहा है, this movement of these plates when these are moving, it also has some effect on the surface of the earth. कुछ earth के surface पे भी changes होते हैं. वही changes that we are going to learn, that changes are responsible for the formation of different landforms on the surface of the earth. There are certain forces which are responsible for the formation of the landforms on the surface of the earth. earth के surface के ऊपर कुछ भी हो रहा है उसके पीछे कुछ forces responsible है. Which are they? Let's find out. Types of forces responsible for earth movement. Which are the types of forces जो earth के movement के लिए responsible? Basically 2 are there. Androgenic forces. First is the androgenic force. Second is the exogenic force. 2 forces are there which are responsible for the movement of the earth. यहाँ पे earth के अंदर जो भी चीजें हो रही है उसके लिए 2 चीजें जिम्मेदार है. Androgenic force, exogenic force. Now first we will try to understand what are these words. इस words को क्या बोलते हैं. Now to understand these words, we have to break this. इसको break करना पड़ेगा. Endogenic. Okay, break these words. Endo and genic. Endo means interior. Endo means interior of the earth and genic means origin. Endo means क्या होगा? interior, and genic means origin. अर्थ का मतलब इंटीरियर का ओरिजिन. नाउ द फोर्सेस which are there in the interior of the earth, because of which some movement is happening on the surface of the earth or inside the surface of the earth, मतलब उसका कुछ इफेक्ट पड़ रहा है, that are endogenic forces. Once again, endogenic, we have split this word into two parts. Endo means interior, genic means origin. Genic का मतलब होता है origin करना. इसका मतलब ये the forces which are originating inside the earth. And same way here exogenic. Divide the word exo and gen. Exo means outer, मतलब बाहर की तरफ, and genic means again origin. So the forces which are happening outside the surface of the earth, because of which some movements are there, that are known as exogenic forces. Clear? Once again, endogenic forces are the forces which are happening inside the interior of the earth, inside the earth, and because of which some movements are seen here. Exogenic forces are the forces which are happening outside the surface of the earth. Outer surface पे जो चीजें हो रही है, that are known as exogenic forces. Exo means outer, genic means origin. Now moving further, what are the things which are happening under the endogenic forces and under the exogenic forces? First thing, endogenic forces. Endogenic forces are further divided into two parts. Sometimes there are sudden forces and sometimes there are slow forces. Sometimes it happens कि suddenly कोई movement होता है अर्थ के inside में, अर्थ के interior में, which are known as the sudden forces. And sometimes it happens that slowly कुछ move हो रहा है. So when there is some sudden forces, what is the effect? उसका effect क्या आएगा? Earthquake will come, volcano will come, landslide can happen, and slow forces will result in the building of mountains. Mountains को बनने में बहुत टाइम लगता है. So because slow force उस पे अफेक्ट करता है. It is endogenic forces, वो अर्थ के इंटीरियर की वजह से हो रहा है, but it is the slow force. Slowly वो एक चीज बिल्ड हो रही है, एक लैंडफॉर्म बन रहा है. And sudden forces because of which some movement is seen on the surface of the earth. For example, earthquake. So sometimes vibrations होते हैं. Volcano, landslide. So we will learn the detail, but afterwards. Now exogenic forces. What are the things happening in the exogenic forces? Erosional and depositional effects. इसके effect है erosional और depositional. That means exogenic forces first of all are the forces which are here on the surface of the earth. Okay, so this is also called external forces. इसको external forces भी कहते हैं. And in this, what is happening? From somewhere something is eroded. कहीं से कुछ चीज हटती है, घटती है, मीन्स कहीं से कुछ मिट्टी कहीं की लेके जाके, और somewhere it is deposited, कहीं पे इसको एक डिपोजिट करते हैं. So जहां से हटाई वहां पे कुछ अलग चीज हुआ, एंड जहां पे डिपोजिट की there also something else is building. So these are the effects. Erosion and deposition effect is happening here on the surface of the earth because of the river, water of the river, sea का जो water है, glaciers, the mountains, the ice on the mountains that are called glacier वो melt होगा, wind की वजह से. These are the agents for the erosional and depositional landforms जो create होते हैं because of the exogenic forces. So now that's all about the endogenic forces and exogenic forces. Let us have some clear idea about this by learning some examples. So let us get some more information about the endogenic forces. Earthquake. Now earthquake, what is earthquake? How it happens? When the lithospheric plates move, the surface of the earth vibrates. So when the lithospheric plate is moving, okay, because why it is moving? Because there is magma inside the earth's crust. So when it is moving, the lithospheric plate is also moving and it vibrates. वो move कैसे करेगा? Sometimes it happens कि वो suddenly vibrate करेगा. Yeah, earthquake is in the sudden forces. वो अचानक से आएगा, तो वो अचानक से आएगा तो vibrate करेगा. These vibrations are called earthquake. Okay, this shaking of that plate, shaking of the earth's surface, it is called earthquake. The place in the crust from where the vibrations start, it is called focus. The place from the earth where the vibration starts, here you can see in the diagram, द प्लेस फ्रॉम द जहां से वाइब्रेशन स्टार्ट होता है, जहां से अर्थक्वेक एक्चुअली ओरिजिनेट करना स्टार्ट होता है, इट इज नोन एज फोकस. तो इस पॉइंट को फोकस कहते हैं. द वाइब्रेशंस ट्रेवल इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वेव्स. वाइब्रेशंस वेव्स की तरह ट्रेवल करेंगे. ओके, इट विल ट्रेवल इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वेव्स एंड the center of the surface closest to the center of origin is called epicenter. Now what is epicenter? Focus here, focus you have seen in the diagram. Focus कौन सी point है from where the earthquake originates. Now focus point is also called hypocenter. Focus point को hypocenter भी कहा जाता है. And now what is epicenter? Epicenter is the point just above the focus. Yeah, once again you will see this just above the focus. जो point जहाँ पे सबसे ज्यादा destruction होगा, the point where the destruction will be caused so much, it will be more dangerous because inside it बिल्कुल उसके नीचे earthquake originate हुआ. Although earthquake cannot be predicted, then when the earthquake is going to come, but the impact it can be reduced. उसकी preventive measures हम ले सकते हैं. Local people, our ancestors, our old people, they have their own thinking of that the earthquake is coming. Actually, they are studying and they are observing the behavior of the animals. Like sometimes it happens that the animals, their movement suddenly it starts fast. Suddenly, the animals which live inside they come outside. For example, the fish in the pond, it starts moving fast. Reptiles which are living inside the water, they start coming out, and other animals जो burrows वगैरह में रहते हैं, they start coming out and they start running. Yeah, basically वो run करना start करते हैं. So through this behavior of the animals, we can have an idea that something is going to happen. Birds also, they will show their different movement. So with this, the environment is giving, like it is giving us a sign that earthquake is coming. So that's all about the earthquake. Now coming to the next topic, volcano. What is volcano? Volcano is a vent or opening in the earth's crust through which molten material erupts suddenly. It is also a sudden force. ये भी एक sudden force है. Volcano is a vent or opening. Volcano क्या है? अर्थ की सरफेस में एक ओपनिंग है. ओके, फ्रॉम वेयर यहाँ से मटीरियल बाहर निकलता है, लावा बाहर निकलता है. Okay, so this is the volcano, and volcano erupts suddenly. We also don't have any idea that volcano कब erupt होगा. But when it erupts, it causes a lot of destruction. It brings so much material with it. Rocks, ashes, different things, smoke, bombs, all these things are coming out of the volcano. Lava, mainly lava भी बाहर आता है. But that lava from where igneous rock is developed. यही lava होता है जिसमें से igneous rock बनता है. But this volcano causes a lot of destruction and कुछ movement की वजह से volcano erupt होता है. So that's all about the endogenic forces. Now we are going to have a look at some exogenic forces. Exogenic forces means, as I have told you, some erosional and depositional things. Some erosional and depositional forces are there, which are the things which cause it. River, sea waves, glaciers, where actually some kind of landforms are being developed by their erosional and depositional methods. For example, first is the work of a river. River, when it will flow, जब river flow करेगा, so in between its way, it will develop many other landforms. Waterfall, meadows, horseshoe, oxbow lake, caves, delta. All these things are formed when river flow करता है. कैसे बनता है? Sometimes it happens that river, when it is flowing, so it will deposit the sand which is there inside it, and it will create another landform. Waterfall, meanders, horseshoe, oxbow lake, Lewis delta. All these things, landforms are created by the river when it flows. Then sea waves. Sea waves, like the water which is there in the sea, it will strike the rocks. And when it will strike the rocks hard, the rock will crack. Rock क्या हो जाएगा? Crack हो जाएगा. उसमें से बहुत सारी different चीजें बन रही है. First thing is coastal landform. Coastal landform will be created by the oceans, by the sea, where there is area from where the sea boundary starts. उसको कहेंगे coastal landform. Sea caves, sea steps. These are the landforms which are created when the sea waves hit them harder. जब बहुत उनको hardly hit करते तो ये landform बनेगा. Sea cliff is also there. Beaches are also there. that glaciers, through glaciers, actually glaciers means a river of ice, means a lot of ice when it is deposited on the mountain top, mountain peak. तो वो क्या बन जाएगी? Glaciers बन जाएगी. So when the glaciers will melt, when the ice is present inside them, it will melt. तो वो पानी क्या करेगा? सीधा mountain से, for example here, this is a mountain और यहाँ पे अगर glacier है तो it will melt. यहाँ पे अगर glacier है तो it will melt and come down. Water will come down, and when it will come down, some landforms will be created. U-shaped valley will be created when there are two mountains and ice is melting down. And when ice is melting down, अपने सब मिट्टी को भी carry करती है और U-shape का बना देती है. Now lakes will be created when there is a hollow space inside the mountain. Mountain के अंदर खाली space है, तो the water which is melting, it will be deposited in that and it will make lake. Drumlin is actually a hill-like structure which is created when the ice which is there at the mountain peak, when it melts. Now next agent of deposition and erosion, we have wind. So mostly these type of things, mushroom rocks, barchan, sand dunes and loess, these are seen in the desert areas where the wind takes some type of sand, takes some type of sediments with itself and it deposits at another place. Yeah, the sand is transported from one place to another and it creates different things like some mushroom rocks, some barchan, sand dunes. Sand dunes are also a small hill-like structure जो बनता है. Loess is also a structure where the wind is depositing मिट्टी को वो पूरा चिपक जाती है एक जगह पे मिट्टी. That is loess. So now here our chapter 10 is completed. In the next session, I will meet you with the new chapter. Till then, go through the textbook, read the chapter again and keep learning.